Dominique, I actually want to jump backwards for a second. Episode 10 of last season what was it like reading that script for the first time and seeing what you were going to be asked to do? Because it's not like making a TV show is very limited schedule, very limited time, and you're being put through the fucking ringer in that episode. So I'm just curious what it was like filming that and
I mean, by that point, I turned to Narain and I was like, are you guys trying to kill me? Because honestly, like I was so exhausted. By Act 10, I mean, I'd already been emotionally strung out from the bloody Pella, being slapped around by my son and my baby dad. I've jumped into space. I was exhausted. I was really at the end of my kind of rope in many ways, but I think it lent to the energy of that episode and where she was at. And I mean, that scene that kind of plays out in my helmet. When Breck was like, we're going to shoot it all profile in your helmet, I was like, this is not going to work. And it was so delightful watching it back because I think it's one of the most powerful sequences we've had in the show. And it works so well and it's so heartbreaking. And it felt like a gift at the end of this very difficult season, very rewarding, a very difficult season for Naomi and what I had to do as an actress. So yeah, it was weird as acting is and fabulous. And I feel kind of honored to be able to tell her story in this way. It's great.
Jumping into season 6, I've seen the entire season. I think fans are going to have they're going to be very happy. What do you guys want to tease people, or what can you say about season 6? Because I know I can't say anything.
Cop out.
Yeah, I mean, I think it delivers a climax to every single character arc and every major theme in a very dramatic way. We came into this year really wanting to close out this story strong. And, I really feel we accomplished that. I'm really proud of this year. And there was an incredible satisfaction being able to make it and put it together. And I think, and I hope that fans find the same. I think we've always had the most superb writing. I think we really end on a really elegant note with this show.
I think
which I'm really happy about.
They're going to be deeply satisfied with the wrapping up of this this saga, this journey that we've all been on for 6 years. So yeah.
What I heard that it was like on Sundays you guys got together or used to get together and read the scripts together. So I'm wondering what it was like when they finally delivered the series finale into the inbox or handed you the script. What was it like reading that finale script? Did you do it together? And emotionally, What was it like?
It was quite weird, actually, because we shot episodes 1 and 6 of the season together because Breck came and that was his block. So we actually done the end and the beginning together. So we read the final script right at the beginning. So that was actually quite weird because we've never had that before in a season where we've done the end first. But it was a lot. Again, it's such a satisfying end that I just think it was really nice to do the whole season knowing that we'd stuck the landing, because nobody wants, fans to watch this and be like, well, they fucked it. They fucked the ending. I don't think there's anything worse. And we've all had that disappointment not too long ago. So I'm like, for me, it was just, it actually was quite relieving.
Yeah.
To be like, thank you for writing an excellent final ep. And something that I think, one, we can all be proud of, but that the fans are just going to be happy with. And this as a body of work is complete in this gorgeous way. So that was mine.
I agree. It was an enormous relief, when we finished that end. It's obviously bittersweet in all the ways. I mean, the people on the Expanse are the reason why it is what it is. I mean, we still pretty much have the entire crew from season 1 on our show. I mean, it really speaks to the culture that we've had here for 7 years. The people who come to work love it. We love going and making this thing, and it's this beautiful creation that we've made. And I think, the irony of it is that when we did complete it, there was that enormous relief, because the anxiety of not being able to deliver on that for whatever reason was gone. We knew we had it, and it was like, oh God, we made it. Okay, we made it. I can deal with the emotional ramifications of that afterwards. But we made it, and we finished and completed this story. Like, it was my worst nightmare to not be able to finish this, and we did. So yeah, bittersweet, but proud. Definitely
Yeah,
proud.
for the people watching, your show did not pull a Game of Thrones final season.
Oh, thank you.
I'm just gonna say it like that, which I
Yeah.
really enjoyed that series, but man, that final season missed the mark. But one of the things is, what has it been like as actors? Because your emotional journey for both of you, from where this series started to where it ends up with you guys being together, it's been just awesome to watch. But it must be rewarding as actors to portray characters like this, changing so much. So can you both talk about that?
Yeah, I mean, I just think The Expanse is expert at depicting humanity and human relations in like their most truest, honest, kind of flawed, non-linear glories. And I feel that way about Holden and Naomi. I'm just like, this strikes me as a real, fully fleshed out journey of a relationship that a lot of people had. The constant choosing to be together is the crux of a relationship. And if you've ever been in one in real life, you'll know that it's always a choice, and they always chose each other, no matter how difficult that was, no matter what that cost them. There was always that choice of like, you're my person. So I just think it's been gnarly, especially right at the beginning. I mean, they were completely at odds with each other, but to get to this final moment in season 6 and it be so beautiful and so mature, and this common ground, this very mutual respect, this kind of understanding of each other's politics and beliefs and respect of that, and how that's influenced their decisions in that moment, I found it deeply satisfying. And it was probably the only way I would have wanted the show to end, actually, for them. So yeah, it was excellent.
Likewise. I mean, it's exceedingly rare that you are able to create a relationship and build it justifiably step by step for 6 years. I mean, it allowed us to really portray the growth in a very realistic way. I mean, these two have really clung to each other amidst this crazy storm going on around them, and through it all, they've kept each other grounded and kept each other alive, and through respect and love, and the way that it culminates in the end, I think is a really appropriate, beautiful way to kind of have the send off that these characters really deserve. Yeah, it was amazing. I mean, amazing.
Which of your friends and family are the most excited that you're on this series, and which of them is always the one asking you for spoilers?
That's so funny, because like none of my family watched the show up until recently. My mum started watching it, and now she is that guy. But she's actually like, don't tell me, I can't wait for season 6. And it's really cute. But for a long time, I only had one friend, my mate Ozzy, who had even watched it. So he's also an actor, so he wouldn't have asked for spoilers. But and my partner Shohreh is a huge fan of the show, so he's also very cute. We both don't spoil each other's shows, so yeah, but no one else has seen it apart from those 3. That's okay though for me. I'm quite happy with that.
I have one of my oldest friends is a screenwriter on a bunch of television shows, and he is a big fan of this show and always has been, and struggles with me not telling him like what's gonna happen. He's like, fuck, don't tell me. Like we'll be talking all the way through while I'm shooting, just catching up. And he's like, so what episode are you on? I'm like 4. He's like, do you want to tell me what's going on? I'm like, do you want to know? He's like, God, no, fuck, no. Okay. It's really fun though. A lot of friends watch it, and my family all loves it too. So it's been great.
I'm curious if you go in, this is going to be the final season. How much throughout the season were you carefully borrowing things from set that they might not notice, and then in the last week just grabbing everything with 2 hands?
I can't work out if this question is like a kind of view people have of actors, or like what you guys would do if you were on the set. Because I'm like, I do not steal stuff from my set. Like, they need those things to shoot.
Wes takes everything. He tells me he takes everything.
I mean, I take what I'm given, which is like my chair back. But I don't steal stuff from the set.
It's not stealing, it's borrowing. You're gonna bring it back.
I was gifted the coffee cup, which was very nice.
He said gifted.
I said gifted.
I heard that.
Yeah, gifted. I was gifted the coffee cup. But yeah, I didn't steal anything. But if it would have been anything, it probably would have been the coffee cup, but it was given to me anyway.
It's really hard to steal stuff from the Expanse, even if we wanted to, because it's like, what do I take? A chair? Like a spaceship?
The whole Rossi.
Yeah, like
the whole Rossi. Just pull it out of the stage.
A screen? Like, I don't know. What do I take?
The Ladar table?
Oh God, no, not that. Anything but that.
The Ladar table.
What, so I can smash it to pieces?
What over the course of the 6 seasons, though? And I don't know if you'll remember it off the top of your head, but what sequence or scene ended up being the effing backbreaker? The one that you were like, this needs to stop shooting.
That's an excellent question. I mean, there's been quite a few, actually. I've got to say, my least favorite scenes to shoot are like the battle scenes, because we're often not facing each other or looking at each other. So we're just shouting at each other in this chair. They're down! Ah! And then like you kind of like shake and do all these things. And it's just like, I always feel like such a wanker. And I don't enjoy them. I'm like, I'm going to shout and pant for 4 hours until we get this scene. They're my least favorite scenes to shoot. So I'm also like, oh, a battle scene. Okay, just got to get through this for today. But they always look excellent when they're cut with all the VFX and it cuts to everyone else on the ship. But at the time, it's like you're just shouting at a screen and kind of like looking to left and right to whoever is kind of in your periphery that you can't see. So I'm going to go with those million scenes that we've shot.
Wire work in the suits.
Wire
work in the suits.
That might top the battle scenes. Actually.
Yeah, wire work in the suits. Wire work on its own is not as fun, but with the suits,
oh my God,
they're heavy and they're weighted in odd places, and it's
you're
like
hanging by your private parts. It's just like all kinds of abuse.
It's brutal. I
can't think of one that I've ever enjoyed.
No, those are tough.
And we all like lose our temper by the end of the day. It's just like everyone's short. They're not fun.
We're all just like sweating and drenched.
Yeah. You drop like so many pounds by the end of the day in those spacesuits because they're neoprene.
And they're gross. Just gross.
This is what we sacrifice. It's been worth it though.
Yeah.
Oh, I was going to say, I have to stop there. They're going to throw me out. I really want to say a sincere thank you for making the series. I really have loved it. And thank you for your work and thank you for talking today.
Thank you so much, man. Good to see
It's a
you.
pleasure.